If you're new to the channel and I talk about finance news and conspiracy theories and everything in between, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check out my Patreon as well, guys. It helps my channel out so much and helps me provide content to you guys every single day. So in today's video, we're going to talk about, is there a market crash coming, guys? Let's find out.
25 to 29 was a natural bubble. We have to shake this bubble out. They finally went so far in stimulus and reacting to COVID that they caused that 9% inflation spike suddenly. And that's what we saw. And that's when they had to say, uh-oh, we got to reverse and start tightening. What people don't realize, every time they do a major stimulus or a major tightening, you got to wait a year and a half, and I think now as much as 2 years, for that to impact. It takes a while for that to work in the economy. So we felt that stimulus that continued, the strongest in history for 14 years, end of March of 2022, that's still been hitting up to recently, and we're going to see this tightening, 525 basis points, the most in over 40 years since the 80-81, which caused the deepest recession after the Great Depression back then. We're yet to see this. We're going to see that hit the most early to mid 2025 next year. So
wow, so he's saying that pretty much that when the Federal Reserve tightens or loosens, interest rates, that takes a while to affect the economy. And traditionally it was like 6 to 12 months when it would affect the economy, but now it's taking 12 to 24 months for the entire economy to actually feel the restraints or the effects of quantitative easing or tightening, right? So, and he's saying that pretty much that we're going to end up going into like a recession in 2025. Let's keep watching.
I'm just saying, look, this bubble, which is totally artificial, at least the first one was a natural one. In 25 to 29 was a natural bubble. There was no stimulus behind that, artificial stimulus per se. So this is new. This has never happened. Governments have never felt the power to just say, well, you know what? We're not going to take a depression after our great bubble and party. We're not going to take the hangover. We're just going to, what do you do if you want to cure a hangover? You drink more.
Yeah, so he's saying like our, instead of our like politicians and our government accepting the fact that, hey, we probably have borrowed too much and we probably are spending too much. Instead, they're like, well, no, forget it. We're just going to keep borrowing. We're going to keep spending. We're going to keep exporting the debt and continuing to disrupt other regions around the world so we can just come in and just drop U.S. dollars down, continuing to essentially export the inflation overseas. And we still get inflation here, but they're exporting it overseas. That's why when there's a need for the dollar, that's pretty much the main reason why we're able to print is that we're the world reserve currency and that we are allowed to just print into infinity, and other countries have to conduct in U.S. dollar. That's why they are allowed to be able to, that's why they conduct business in U.S. dollar, and we allow them to, is because it benefits our system, our economic system, guys. So, anyways, let's keep watching.
They've been doing. And so this is not good policy, in my point of view. And you know what? If this can go another 5 years, I may have to admit, you know what? Flooding the money with extra the economy with extra money forever might actually enhance the overall economy long term. But what we'll only see when we see this bubble burst, and again, this bubble's been going 14 years instead of most bubbles 5 to 6. It's been stretched higher, longer, so you'd have to expect a bigger crash than we got in 2008 to 9 when the baby boom wore off, in 2000 to 2002 when the first tech bubble, which is more similar. This is really the second tech bubble version. Crashed, and then the NASDAQ went down 78%. I think the Dow.
Yeah, so pretty much like the government's trying to avoid a crash, right? It doesn't look good in a crash, and it affects everyone when the economy does go into a recession or a depression, right? So obviously we don't want that, but sometimes it requires that we have to course correct the economy, guys. The system is all backed by debt, really, at the end of the day, and lines of credit. So it's interesting to to hear this gentleman talk on Fox News. But let's listen to a little more what he has to say, and then we're gonna pan over to another video that I have pulled up for you guys. Okay.
S&P went down something like 15, 18%. Okay, so that's where we're at. This thing has got to blow. It's showing signs of topping here. It's having hard edges, barely making new high. But we've got to see a crash of about 40% to say, oh, okay, finally the bubble's let off its steam. And once it gets that much momentum, I think it's hard to stop, and then we'll go from there. I'm just telling people, this is not the time to hold out for a little more gains. We've already gotten the longest bubble, the greatest gift. Everybody's house has gone up double or more what it should be worth.
Yep.
Everybody's stock portfolio has gone up double or triple what
Yep.
it should be worth because of all this stimulus. But if you have to pay the piper, which I say and history shows after bubbles, every major bubble is burst. And bubbles are not followed by recessions. They're followed by depressions. When you hear Great Depression or the Long Depression of 1873 to 96, those followed major bubbles. And the other one was the Great Depression of 1836 to 42. That followed a major bubble by then. So bubble.
Yeah, guys. So I agree with him 100%. I think we're going into a depression, and I think that we don't really know that we're in a depression. I think we're already in a recession right now. I think we've been in recession in the last year, and I think we're probably going to dip into a depression. That's my take on it. So let me know what you guys think. But I have another article right here. This is on YouTube, and let's go ahead and pan over to this one. This is a little clip right here. Let's watch.
Right now, the media is gravitating towards those initial claims. Look, it's getting better, and less people are filing for unemployment. Yes, that's the way it looks like on the surface, but notice how many people are continuing to file. So nearly 2 million people are still receiving benefits after filing that initial claim, and that now has topped November of 2021. So employers have clearly slowed down on their pace of hiring, and the people that are collecting benefits are doing it now for a longer period of time. So we need change. Right now, the media is gravitating towards those initial claims.
Pretty much like a lot of companies have stopped hiring as much, guys. I mean, I know this for a fact because I talked to contractors, I talked to real estate agents, I talked to investors as well, and you can clearly see that people have stopped buying houses and stopped in the slowdown. Lennar just came out, and D.R. Horton just came out and just said that they are slowing down, anticipating a 2025 slowdown. So we all know this is happening. And real unemployment rates, guys, if you look at the numbers after 6 months, people are literally taken off the list. So it's very, very obvious that there's a lot more people that are out of work. That's why you start seeing people that are taking on like 2 part-time jobs. Don't get me started. Look, okay, unemployment, once you've stopped applying for work after 6 months, you're taken off the list. Okay. Then we pan over to like decently paying jobs. Those are declining rapidly. AI, auto, manufacturing. The manufacturing jobs are declined because of automation. A lot of these, project manager jobs on the computers and stuff like that, these are going to ended up being phased out because of AI. AI is going to, over the next 5 to 7 years, is going to take a lot of our jobs as well. So it's definitely happening, and you're going to start seeing it happen more and more. That's why I have to continue to cook the numbers so people don't get upset about it. It's a really, really gnarly thing to think about. But yeah, jobs are definitely in decline and will continue to decline. Is there going to be a 2025 depression? Who knows? It really is interesting to think about. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Are we going into a depression in 2025, or is it going to be after 2025? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, guys. I appreciate all the support. Subscribe to my Patreon, please. It helps my channel grow. I'm going to cover one more article for you guys. So this is by Yahoo Finance. Is a recession coming in 2025? There's good and bad news. So it says right here that after more than 2 decades in a bull market, the stock market is still surging. The S&P 500 is up more than 60% from its lowest point in October 2022, while the Nasdaq has soared by nearly 76 in that time. Even the best bull markets can't last forever, though, and some of the investors are worried that a market slump and perhaps even a recession is around the corner. Guys, look, the math's pointing out that we probably are going into recession, or that we've already been in a recession and probably going into a depression next year or the year after. No bull market lasts forever. That's I mean, history repeats itself. There's always, booms and busts. So to deny that there's potential depression on the rise is, I think, a fallacy. But like I said, guys, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Please support my channel. It helps my channel grow. And like I said, my Patreon's in the bio, or buy me a coffee. I really appreciate it, guys. And on that note, I will talk to y'all later, okay? Peace out, guys.